Wow, this one hit deep. Just imagine your child one day sitting across from somebody describing you, the way you showed up, the tone you set, the presence that you carried. I think the truth is most of us underestimate the impact we have on those that are closest to us. And I think we're quite prone to thinking that it's those big moments that impact the way that people see us the most. But it's just not. You know, it's the way we speak when we're tired, or the examples we just set when we don't say a word. Really, it's the way that we live when no one's watching. And it makes me think there's really two types of men, and it's a brutal divide. Some men are willing to face the truth, to really stare in that truth mirror and ask the questions, am I actually the man I'd want my son to become? And then there's the other camp, those men that numb that voice, who distract themselves, and who avoid looking in that truth mirror. I'll be honest guys, for me the turning point was becoming a father, and I remember experiencing this deep and instantaneous awakening. I knew I had to become a provider, an emotional anchor, and really an example of what a man should be. And for me, that meant doing a shitload of personal growth, leveling up my discipline, having to really knuckle down and focus, and just literally across the board up my standards. The thing is, you don't actually need to be a dad to feel this sense of purpose, because actually the purpose lives in the people that are closest to you. It can be your brother or your sister or your mother or your closest friends, because the honor of man really dictates that you've got a responsibility to become someone that they can rely on. And what I really loved about this reel in particular was the very closing sentiment. The two most valuable things you can give your child as a father are your example and your love, because that's your real legacy. So look, I mean, the lesson here is really simple. The next time you're tempted to cut corners, to skip the gym, to speak sharply instead of calmly, that's something that I need to work on. Ask yourself the question, what kind of story do I want my child to tell about me? I think that question alone can change your life.